Those are the fruit cup things. Did you guys... Okay, when I was a kid, we used to get excited about this little packet. It had chili pepper and lime in it. That was like... What?
The fuck?
Yeah, it was chili pepper and lime. We used to get it at the corner store in Chicago down by the bus station. Because I lived on the road as the bus station, where the bus depot was. Mm-hmm. And there was a little corner store, and the guy sold these little packets for like 5 cents, and it was chili lime powder. And we'd open it up and we'd eat it.
Like Takis powder?
No, it was like crystally.
Pop Rocks? Takis?
No, I'm literally
Pop
saying what they
Takis.
are. They didn't have a name. It was in Mexican. It was in Spanish. Sorry.
Oh, you're getting
It's
drunk.
in Mexico.
Okay, drunk.
They were so good.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Me neither. I thought you meant like Sazón.
I'm not a kid buying Saison for a snack. Let me try some of this
That's what it
Saison.
sounds like.
I'm gonna stick this powdery, sugary stick into it and use it as my Mexican fun dip.
Yeah, you gotta have a taquito.
Oh shit, that's racist and amazing. Alright.
Let's give our standard.
Wait, we already did the intro.
You did?
Did we do the intro?
Episode
Not the smoking
38.
table.
Oh,
This is
what's up,
episode 38.
everybody? What's up, everybody? I'm Dre.
I'm Jay.
I'm Derek the Jedi.
This is the Smoking Table, episode 38. Are we
38. We're at Gun.
Gun. Episode Gun.
Remember we prepped it?
Colt 48.
We have been thinking about this for
weeks.
Every week, Derek's like, we're getting a week closer. We're almost a week closer. It's going to be Gun on the 38. Yeah.
There ain't gonna be shit on 39.
39. And it's like 69ing with a midget.
Wow.
Jesus.
We are lit for this episode. So, alright, so Dre and Derek are gonna entertain you guys for a second, I guess. While
That's
I go ahead
fucking
and get the
hilarious
timer
because the
ready.
midget's tiny.
And you're not.
And you're not.
You're a full 6. You're a full 9.
You're the full 9 and she's a 3.
3
I thought
inches.
you were talking about 3'9" as in like the average height of a midget.
I didn't think about that.
Wow.
I was just thinking she looked like a 3.
That's funny too.
To all the midgets, we're sorry.
I love midgets. I would love to 39.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna take that and somehow segue it into weed news. Okay, so there's been nothing but bad headlines in weed news this week, but it's our job to give you the news, or at least parts of it. So we're gonna start with the AAA reporting links to fatal crashes and marijuana use. Now, I've heard a couple of different things rebutting this, but I mean, I haven't had time to look over their validity, so we're just gonna accept this for what it is. AAA has basically done a study over the last 3.5 years that saw an increase in fatal crashes where somebody behind the wheel tested positive for marijuana use is up 17%, I believe.
Holy shit.
It's up 17% from 2012, 8% from 2013, apparently.
Oh, in
But
Washington.
I mean, yeah, this is only for the state of Washington. Did I point that out earlier? No. I'm high too. Damn it. That's all right. We're going to get through this together.
We can make it. I have a ring pop.
So, yeah, this was for the state of Washington. And I mean, it is a little bit of bad news in the marijuana community if it's true. But I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad. And it's something that I definitely think that they can work towards, writing laws in order to curb that kind of behavior. I mean, you gotta have legalization to find out where the pros and cons are so that you can implement laws in place to handle the cons. So this is an unfortunate event, but I'm sure it will be righted. I mean,
they'll figure it out, but the way I see it is, of course, you legalize marijuana in the state, so now people who've never smoked marijuana start smoking marijuana, right?
Yeah.
And then they're smoking heavily. Like, they're smoking, honestly, when I say legalize marijuana, I'm cool with just smoking weed, right? This dabbing shit, this other shit, all those other crazy waxes, all that shit. I'll do that if I know I'm not going to do anything for the rest of that day, right? But don't wake up in the morning, dab, because you started smoking weed a week ago because it became legal and you thought you were a hip 35-year-old person. And now you're dabbing in the morning and trying to drive to work in fucking traffic. That's what I'm saying, man.
Colorado.
You just went ham on 30-somethings just now. But I feel you, and I feel like they should be old enough to take it because, I get where you're coming from, and a lot of it is true. A lot of the issue is the novice.
Yeah.
But, at the same time, you don't want to discourage those people. But nobody's, they're trying so hard to keep it discreet that they're lacking in educating people.
Yeah.
Like Colorado.
Because nobody wants to talk about marijuana. Nobody wants to have the,
test.
Nobody wants to have the conversations on primetime television where everybody can watch and be engaged in some knowledge.
Yeah.
And that's your problem. It's not only that you're keeping the message away from the kids, which, everybody has their own ways of prevention. But, you're also keeping the message away from some adults. The people
everybody
who are outside of the weed culture and community know just as much as kids do in the sense of what marijuana is and what it does to you.
Yeah. It's like, first off, to address you there, Colorado was like a testing state, hence the reason all these other states are doing it now. Colorado was like a pioneer. Colorado did really good with it because Colorado kind of knew what they were doing more, I feel. But Colorado still runs into its own issues.
Colorado should have like a sash.
A sash?
A sash.
Like
I am
the first. I'm the pioneer.
Bitches.
Pioneers never wear sashes. They clashes with their raccoon hats.
Yeah.
Johnny Crockett.
I want it so.
But yeah. Like, okay, when you see an alcohol commercial, it's like, hey, here's alcohol. It'll get you drunk. You'll have a fun night at a party. Blah blah blah. Drink responsibly. So you need marijuana commercials for like, hey, light up a joint. Hey, what's up, buddy? That's cool. Smoke responsibly.
Here's the thing, though. There are no marijuana commercials.
But there needs to be. If you're going to legalize something in your area, you need to advertise it.
That's the point. That's the catch-22. It's like, there's no marijuana commercials to be on TV to tempt people to smoke, but then there's also no marijuana commercials to tell people to smoke responsibly.
Smoke responsibly. Don't fucking get high and crash.
I think the reason for that is because everybody wants to do it. Because you don't see a commercial for like a Lamborghini, okay?
Yeah,
but everyone wants one. You understand what I'm saying?
So yeah, everyone's gonna smoke, but the thing is, you need to have the education for them out there. Women know that they need tampons, but we still got tampon commercials. People know that they need to wipe their ass, but we still have toilet paper commercials. And it's all because it's run off of businesses making money from it. Weed people making commercials, nobody's going to profit from it, so there's no reason to do it.
Oh, I got a lot.
I feel dumb.
No. Alright, so you said something earlier about 30-somethings being responsible and doing the responsible thing. And I want to keep that in mind for a story, but I got to get into something else really quick. Because the last one is going to garner a lot of opinions, so I won't spend a lot of time on it. This is something that we should all already know. Weed is more popular than both of our presidential front runners.
The shit I took this morning is more popular than both of my front runners. Are you kidding me? I put that on Twitter and they get fucking million hits.
Quinnipiac decided to waste grant money and do a poll on this shit, but so we have numbers, but I mean, right now, our fucking Tumblr is more popular than the fucking. So here are the numbers, at least in the 3 battleground states of Florida, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Right now, we got legalizing marijuana at 56% in Florida, 52% in Ohio, and 57% in Pennsylvania. You got legalizing medical marijuana at 80% in Florida and 90% in Ohio. It wasn't asked in Pennsylvania because they already have medical.
Pittsburgh.
Both of those numbers are almost double Hillary Clinton in all 3 states, with her having 37 in Florida and Pennsylvania and 34% in Ohio. Donald Trump has 37% in Florida, 36% in Ohio, and a 39% jump up in Pennsylvania. And Bernie Sanders is 43% in Florida, 45% in Ohio, and a whopping 50% in Pennsylvania.
People in Pennsylvania like Bernie.
Now, this is no surprise. I mean, I think that, and I mean, it's funny, Bernie doesn't beat out weed in any state, but he's the closest to it. I mean, weed's only beating him by a 7-point margin in Pennsylvania. And I mean, depending on the margin of error,
they might like Bernie more than weed. But honestly, I like weed more than Bernie, too.
But he's the only person who comes close. Like, I mean, and the sad part is I honestly think that if he doesn't get the Democratic nomination, he should say the hell with it and run as an independent.
Do it! If he runs independent, he'll win.
I can't fathom being stuck with those 2 choices, man. I can't. It's
like Donald Trump and Hillary.
I'm not voting for either of those people. No. Ever. I'd vote for Paul Ryan over any of them. I'd vote for my own grandfather.
I'd vote for Paul Rudd.
I'd vote for Hitler Jr. Okay, I took that too far.
Yeah,
it was a little,
oh, whatever.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah,
Dang.
Weed's popular.
Weed's
always
super
gonna be
popular.
popular.
Weed.
Weed is awesome.
I like marijuana.
Weed for president.
That'd be so amazing. We just have like an ounce of weed just sitting on a desk. And it answers all of our presidential questions.
Alright, so I got 2 minutes left, so I gotta get into the last thing. Well, 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes, here we go.
Alright, so the story about people taking responsibility. We were talking about taking responsibility earlier. I've dug up this story, and this story is definitely gonna cause some stirs. There's a wrongful death suit being filed against a Colorado edibles company after a man ate edibles and killed his wife.
What?
You're killing my high, Becky. Shut the fuck up. End of story.
This seriously happened. Like it's being filed by the legal guardians of the 3 kids who were in the house and
Holy fuck,
witness.
dude.
Yeah.
Martha, my hands are too damn huge.
Or at least
right
were
now.
in the house when it happened.
And
It's not. They're suing the company that makes the edibles. They're also suing the place where he bought it. And this is one of those slippery slope things, because it's like, where does liability begin and end? You never hear about, as many, DUIs and driving property damage, vehicular manslaughters that go on. You never hear Anheuser-Busch being sued.
Never. And like that, this whole thing puts it back in the education thing. You got alcohol. People get drunk and they kill people. You know, wait, go back down for a second. I got to point out something before at the end
And
of
it's
this whole
still
conversation.
legal.
Up a little bit. Those pictures. There you go. Stay right there.
And it's
But
illegal, right?
okay, you can drink, you can get drunk, you can beat the shit out of your wife, and the company's not getting sued.
Yeah.
You're getting arrested because you did something stupid, right?
Yeah.
Now, I've seen people eat these edibles, right? I preferably do not like edibles because, one, I want to get high and eat. I don't want to eat and get high.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not how I like it. It's not how I roll, right? But I saw a 3-gram gummy bear soda, 3 grams of weed. Okay, if I smoke
Yeah.
3 blunts in a matter of 30 minutes, I'm done. You know,
Yeah.
I'm asleep. But people are eating these entire 3-gram gummies in one sitting. Okay, that's where the
It tastes
education
good.
comes in. It tastes good. It actually doesn't even taste that great.
No, no.
But
I don't know.
you should
Never
not.
had
Nobody should
Yeah.
consume 3 grams of marijuana in less than a minute because you ate a big ass gummy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's gonna cause problems regardless. Most of the time, you're gonna vomit and throw up and feel really sick to your stomach. Sometimes, I don't know. I guess in this situation, you can go crazy and have a really bad trip and kill your wife and jump in and out of windows. But it's all about
Yeah.
education and doing it right. You know. Same with alcohol. Same with anything that's legal. Do it at a certain amount. Know your limits. Do it responsibly, and you won't be crazy. The people who made that stuff should not be sued, because
But there are people who get like massively drunk and kill people.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then like he was saying earlier, you don't hear Anheuser-Busch getting sued because some guy got drunk and killed his wife. So why should it go with this?
Fucking Budweiser.
They needed one of the ways that they could actually have marijuana be legal is that they need to think of it as legalizing alcohol. They need to think of it as another thing that they have to control, not only financially, because if that's what they want, that's cool, but it's never going to become financial if they don't get it under control with the way that they're supposed to represent it.
Call the classes Budweiser.
That's funny. Okay, so now to point out this photo, is that girl eating that person on the ground?
I don't know. I also don't know what's going on with my timer, but the time's up on Weed News, so
Yeah,
we are on to the
I had to
next.
go into a little rant there for a second.
No, you're good.
Come
I
on,
like your
guys.
enthusiasm.
Yeah, just come on, guys, come on. All right, so moving on to entertainment. Moving onto entertainment.
Onto.
Okay, so for entertainment tonight, we all watched Civil War the other day.
I liked it.
I liked it.
I like most of it.
Review over. Okay. Moving on. I'm just kidding. No. The movie was everything I wanted to be. It hasn't been longer than 2 weeks, so I don't want to throw out a lot of spoilers, even though,
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's made almost $1 billion in a weekend, so I'm sure everyone's seen it almost. You know?
I don't know. I mean, we got a big overseas following, so I don't know if they have different release dates than we do.
Yeah, speaking of
they got-
overseas far, I don't know if I told you.
They got
UK.
a week in advance. They had it.
Oh, they had it ahead of us?
Yeah.
So they're definitely good. But yeah, 67% of our viewers are in the UK, which is weird but cool. We've had one person from Russia listen to the show. One person. He probably caught us on their little CB radio somehow.
Ivan, you see.
Damn, are you really gonna sit there and insult the one person?
No, I love him. I think him or her are really
You
cool.
see, Ivan.
Because I imagine Russia like it was in 1967. Cold, everyone's wearing jackets, all this other stuff. Moscow is the only picture of Russia I have. I can't think of anything else but Moscow. So when I think of
like woods and
geographically inclined.
like Red Dawn, oh that was Chinese.
I picture like woods. When I think of Russia, I think of like not woods, but like
Forest?
a fucking
Tundra?
dense trees.
A woods, a forest, dense trees.
with fucking snow and the
Just
the
empty.
sky in a tent. Right. Yeah.
That's what I imagine Canada being.
Like a tent and like
Russia, I
it's
imagine
just like where are
buildings
all the bears?
like Aladdin. The movie Aladdin
Why
is
is
still
that
alive in Russia.
Why is there so many bears?
Aladdin?
Okay, you know how the buildings were round at the bottom and pointy at the top? That's what Russia looks like, dude. Am I wrong? I'm not. Russia has a bunch of
seen a picture of fucking Moscow? I thought it was
Where the president chose his place.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Kremlin.
Okay, so all right,
Russians.
So yeah, Civil War was awesome. They weren't in Russia, but like the fight scene was awesome. Everyone knows Spider-Man showed up, and Spider-Man was fucking cool as he was supposed to be.
Spider-Man was cool. Ant-Man made it up. Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is the best superhero in the Marvel universe.
No, I watched Ant-Man, right? And like 15 minutes into the movie, I realized this isn't a superhero movie. It's a Paul Rudd movie. It's the fucking this is 40 continued.
Oh shit.
He went to prison. That one bitch is like grown up and the kid is there and he goes to prison and fucking Charlize Theron is like still the mom but not the mom in this universe. And she's fucking
Was
crazy.
Charlize Theron the mom and this is 40?
Charlize Theron is the fucking
Charlize Theron's the Tata Blade chick from Fifth Element. Don't care how many things
Who
she
the
does,
fuck
she's
am I
still
thinking
Tata Blade.
about?
Tata
who
Blade. Boom, boom,
is
boom.
she?
Remember from Fifth Element?
What's that girl?
That was
Bada boom. That was Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
the fucking
Charlize Theron.
Oh,
the
same
girl,
person.
No, the girl who played the mom in This Is 40. Who is that? Who is that? The person.
I don't know, man. I don't.
I know what you're talking about. She's
She's one of
mean.
Jude Apatow's bitches.
I always think of her from fucking
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Yeah,
Yeah, she was such a bitch working at Hooters.
Jeez.
God.
She's typecast as the bitch.
Oh, man. Oh, Leslie Mann. There you go. That's why no one remembers. Who the fuck's gonna remember Leslie Mann as a name? You have a horrible name. I hate you. She was in Funny People, which was not funny.
And didn't have real people in it either.
Yeah, Adam Sandler going through a comics depression thing. Talk to Jerry Seinfeld, bitch. But yeah, so back to the Civil War movie. It was cool. What I am most happy about watching that movie is I was very upset with Tom Holland becoming Spider-Man, and now I'm not. Like,
Yeah,
I wanted,
he was really good.
he was
That
really
was
funny.
fun.
I wanted Asia Butterfield to do it, but now that I've seen Tom Holland as Spider-Man,
Yeah, I thought
it worked.
I thought I had my doubts, but like, and I like. Now it pretty much like it says like Tony Stark gave him his suit.
What the fuck, dude?
He didn't make it himself.
He did have the shitty suit, but
Yeah.
then Stark made him the good suit.
Yeah.
Where the eyeballs on the outside actually move. I hate that. Okay, it's a mask. It's not
Yeah.
supposed to move with your fucking...
It's like
He-
that.
like it blinks with you.
Well, Deadpool's thing is supposed to be like that. Deadpool's already a comical character.
Yeah.
He's far from anything, but Spider-Man's
Spider-Man's
supposed to
comical.
stay. No. What is this?
What? What?
Can you recommend the safest kind of paint for a baby's room?
So you basically want to make your baby's room safe. Got it.
Start with bubble wrap outside.
Just put that on the walls for cushion.
Oh, goggles.
Yeah, protect the eyes.
Because babies blink so slow. It's like this.
Kind of creepy. If you're not talking to somebody in Morgantown, who are you talking to?
What the fuck?
Get the job done right. Benjamin Moore. Paint like no other.
Oh my God.
What made you think a baby blinks?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm high right now. That ceviche looks good though.
Ceviche does look good.
I like. Yo, what if we had like fucking right now? I want a taco.
God, I want taco. Fuck.
I caused a chain reaction.
Fuck you, dude.
Yo, are we in the middle of a
It was-
show right now?
We're hungry
like- it
as
was-
fuck in the middle of a show.
We're in the middle of a show.
Alright, so let's
Okay.
get back into entertainment because now I'm thinking about his taco.
Civil War.
Civil War
Black
was
Panther
cool.
was awesome.
Black Panther was awesome.
Yeah, so Black Panther was amazing.
He was amazing. Like, I was so excited about
Yes.
the new characters. I didn't even care about the old characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't care about Hawkeye.
I can't wait for them to do his story.
Hawkeye?
Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
No one cares about Hawkeye's story.
No one cares.
Even though I love that Jeremy Renner is somehow getting a paycheck from every movie. He finds his way into every movie. He doesn't care. He's like, hey, what's up? Hawkeye. Okay. He was in this movie. He literally had like a couple lines. He was in jail and was kind of a douchey bag. And that was it. Okay, Jeremy Renner got a paycheck for doing nothing. In Jeremy Renner fashion. I love you, Renner. But yeah, no, Black Panther's story is going to be amazing. I just want to know if they're going to do like, did they just introduce it? Because I know Homecoming for Spider-Man is going to be what happened before Civil War. I think, I hope. And then
He'll have the weird suit.
yeah, he's supposed to have the weird suit. It's supposed to be how he became Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then but Black Panther's story,
Like
I don't know
how-
if it's going to be before or after.
I think it should pick up from there. Pick up from Civil War.
That was
He
kind
goes
of his
back home to
origin.
become the king.
Yeah.
That was kind of his origin, like, because his dad was still alive and he was the Black Panther, right?
I'm not sure if his dad was a Black Panther. I think he might have still been the Black Panther as the prince.
Oh.
His dad was old. His dad couldn't be flipping around, jumping around in a suit like that, bro. Can't break a hip.
I don't know. Let Tony Stark, whip him up a suit.
Tony Stark. Iron Man's not even my favorite.
I liked Iron Man.
I don't know.
Not 2 and 3.
Iron Man is the most irreplaceable character.
Yeah, you can't replace
Yeah,
him. He was the beginning.
Robert Downey Jr. is the best.
Like, you know,
The best representation of a superhero.
he was Iron Man. Like,
Yeah.
it feels like people went back in time and made Tony Stark, and then someone was like, well, no, not went back in time, but somebody, they made Tony Stark, and then two people were, one lady was like, you know what, I need to find a motherfucker who looks like this, because I want to make a baby that looks like that, right? So she found a dude, and they both tried hundreds of times, got rid of the other babies until they finally made one that looked like Iron Man, and they raised him to be Robert Downey Jr.
Are you serious right now?
They made him start his career on Ally McBeal. That
Exactly.
was enough to turn Robert Downey Jr. into Robert Downey Jr.
You
Yeah.
just said that Robert Downey Jr. is the product
Of Iron Man.
of fucking breeding.
Yeah.
He's like a dog.
She specifically was like, I'm going to find a bitch like this. Well, maybe a dude. I don't know. I feel like a woman would probably try to make Tony Stark more. I don't know why.
I think a dude would.
Well, I
Some
mean,
fucking crazy
who would you,
comic
like-
book fan.
If you're a dude that looks like Tony Stark already, then, you know, you already got the advantage. I feel like a woman would have to, like, hunt for a Tony Stark. Because what kind of woman are you going to look for that's going to make an Iron Man, you know? Like, that's an ugly woman.
Yeah.
You know? Like, oh, God, that woman right there, she's going to produce a son with a great beard.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, yes, I feel like he was genetically made or perfect for the thing. But all in all, if you haven't seen Civil War yet, go watch Civil War.
All fucking Robert brothers and shit are dead.
Gone, just in the
Fucking Paul Rudd's in it.
Paul Rudd's in it. Paul Rudd. He's my favorite addition to Marvel. When Ant-Man 2 comes out, I'm watching it.
When he
I'll be
went
so
big
happy.
and Vision went through him, that was funny.
There's somebody going through my body!
Can't tell the parts of the movie.
Yeah, stop ruining it.
that shit.
Alright, so moving on to the next part of entertainment, because I think we only have 5 minutes and 42 seconds left.
I would not know how spot on you are, sir. Because it's gonna take me like 5 minutes just to get this open. I've never even pressed start.
Alright, so... Yes. Oh man, super baked episode.
Colt 38.
I hate this ring pop.
Colt 38.
I know.
I've been eating this bitch for like an hour and I don't want it anymore. But
That's
I got
why I don't eat them. That's why they're sitting in the damn closet right now.
ring pops.
It's like fucking carpet fresh.
Does. So next part of entertainment is our favorite movies. A segment I have to call Untitled Segment.
Untitled.
I feel like we did our favorite movies before.
Did we do our favorite movies? We did our favorite movies when high.
Oh yeah, true.
And I think I picked Inside Man because, I mean, when I'm high, figuring out how Russell Crowe's gonna outsmart Denzel Washington, it's just fucking mind blowing. But all in all, well, if you guys don't want to do this, we don't have to do this.
No,
I like
let's do it.
Django Unchained. That was a really good movie.
That's the movie. That's your
Yeah.
favorite movie.
I loved that movie.
It
was
a
funny.
really
Yeah, it was
awesome
funny.
movie.
It kept me interested the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, there was never a dull moment.
It was like what everybody wanted Roots to be.
Okay.
I'm not saving you guys from this conversation. You guys are.
No, I like Django.
I like Django. My favorite part about Django was the
German guy.
The German guy,
hmm
Christopher Waltz. He's awesome.
I learned in real life he actually talks like that.
He does. He does. That's his actual voice. That's how he gets movie roles because he talks like that. I would love to sit there and
I
have a
did
conversation
not-
with him.
No. Then I looked at an interview and he was talking like that. And I was
Mhm.
like, that is his real voice.
He's Austrian.
Hmm?
I thought Austrian was near Australia, but Austrian's not Australian. Oh.
Austrians are from Austria, which
Uh,
is near Germany.
yeah. That took me a while to figure out. Oh! Damn.
They
Okay.
party hard.
They do. They party hardcore. I'll tell you guys later. That's not only really funny. What was your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Dazed and Confused. Like, honestly, like, all-time favorite, it honestly is. Like, I know so many little intricate ins and outs of that movie that it's not even funny.
I've honestly watched that movie once. And I that's the one of Matthew McConaughey, right?
Yeah.
Where he's like, you know what I like most about high school?
Alright.
I keep getting older, and they stay the same.
There was a point in time that had to be at least about a year, at least a good 9 months to a year, where my nightly routine when I got home from work, like, my nightly routine was like around 11 o'clock, was watching that movie and smoking a blunt and going to sleep watching that movie.
That sounds like an amazing night.
That was every night for like about 9 or 10 months.
Holy shit.
But like every time I watched the movie, I noticed something different about the movie.
Yeah. Like little intricate parts
Yeah.
that no one notices. That's what's cool about watching movies over and over and over again.
I had it on VHS. The first time I saw that movie, I was like 15 years old.
I like how VHS is like a representation of like some old technology.
Of course it is.
When like there's still people with VCRs in their house.
You do know
My
that
girlfriend has
there
a
are like,
VCR.
you know that there are people, there are people on this earth right now that have never seen any of that shit come on media. Like, they know movies and fucking music and stuff like that as downloadable content.
Yeah.
They've never had to go to a store and purchase a fucking movie.
They never had to feel what Blockbuster felt like.
I felt what Blockbuster felt like.
I loved Blockbuster.
I love going to Blockbuster. That
You
was my
remember
favorite.
Blockbuster Music?
Yes. Briefly.
It was brief.
Very briefly. But I fucking miss Blockbuster.
I loved
You go in there, you get your game for a week, you get the 2 movies, you go home, your snacks, alright? I fucking love Blockbuster. Redbox doesn't do what Blockbuster
I had a
did.
bunch of Blockbuster shits.
Because
Like,
Blockbuster also had all the like movie concessions.
Yes, exactly. Now you gotta walk into a 7-Eleven, buy stuff, and then go.
Like where else do Blockbuster was one of very few places in the world you could still find snow caps.
Yes.
They don't sell those in stores.
You know what I miss the most about Blockbuster though? When you walk up to a Redbox, it can't tell you if a movie is gonna be good or bad.
Yeah.
When you used to walk in a Blockbuster and you would grab that movie and that teenager that was standing
Yeah.
behind the desk would be like, what is
No.
wrong with you? No, you're not watching
No.
that. You know, and you're like, thanks guy, you just saved me from an hour and a half of horribleness.
Yeah.
You know? My favorite was Hollywood Video. I did Hollywood Video more than Blockbuster because I live near a Hollywood Video.
You did Hollywood Video because it had an adult section.
Yeah.
They would charge you $2 if you didn't rewind your tapes.
Yeah, they would. This little Dropbox. Oh my god. Movie stores are the shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
went on that one.
Nostalgia. I can't say that word right. My favorite movie, like ever that I can watch high, sober, sleepy, whatever, is A Clockwork Orange.
That movie, it creeped me out.
It creeped me out the first time. It's such a fucked up movie, but I love it.
I watched it
wasn't
like
ready
a
for it.
couple, like, when I was like 15. And I was like, whoa.
I mean, just like, it's just some dudes
Drinking milk.
drinking ecstasy
I
laced
know,
milk
I
on
know.
top of women's bodies. Then the women just sat there.
Do I have a bruise?
Like, it's always something that I was like, you know what, if I ever, like, before I die, I want to do that. You know, it's like you see something in a movie and you're like, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to go into someone's basement where there's a bunch of black lights, wearing white suspenders and a top hat, and I want to sit on top of someone's body and
That
drink
was
milk.
fucking crazy.
It doesn't even have to be ecstasy lace. Just give me some 2% milk.
It's a ride. It was definitely a ride. You don't know where that movie's going until it gets there.
Exactly. The first time you watch it, it fucks you up. But then after you watch it and you actually, like, appreciate it and look at it,
Yeah.
it was amazing. The movie it still makes me happy. I love 1970s Malcolm McDowell. I think that's my problem. Because, I mean, he did the most fucked up shit in the 70s. And, like, nowadays people are just like, oh, look at that guy who just happens to be that extra in the horror movie, you know? But they don't know that he was amazing. He fisted a dude. I'm done. Caligula.
What?
Caligula was awesome. If you can find the full 222-minute movie of Caligula, that's a ride.
I'd rather not.
Don't. Hey, I'm Dre from the Smoking Table. Tonight's episode is brought to you by The Egg Breaker. Are you tired of breaking your eggs?
I sure am.
Are you tired of having to pat them on a shell on the side and worry about getting that shell into your egg?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, come on, isn't there an easier way to have eggs without the shell?
I just want eggs without the shell.
Well, now there is with the brand new Egg Breaker. Take your egg, put it in the bucket, break it, and then it drains out the bottom. No more shells in your eggs.
You guys are fucking geniuses.
You won't have to bleed anymore, because I know I do.
I don't like bleeding.
I don't like bleeding. Who likes their scrambled eggs or shells? Nobody.
No one, not even my dog.
Not even his dog. So now, with the Egg Breaker, don't worry about shells. In fact, the Egg Breaker is so amazing that I guarantee you can put anything in it. You don't like peeling your oranges? Break them.
Break them like a fucking orange.
You don't like peeling bananas? Break them.
You don't have to slice that shit no more.
Just stuff everything. It's practically just a strainer with a hammer. I sell it to you.
Make a milkshake.
Fucking smash that shit. Yeah, the Egg Breaker. $29.99. Go to smokingtable.com to buy it.
Buy our shit, bitch.
SmokingTable.com is not a real website. We do not really actually sell things. Egg Breaker is actually just a strainer with a hammer. Please do not buy this. This is not a real project. Not a real blah blah blah.
We will not hurt you if you do not buy this product.
Use a hammer and a strainer if you want to break your eggs, or just normally crack them over the side of your pan.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right. Or if you don't want to do eggshells, buy some mixed eggs. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Tonight we have interviews with Dre and Derek the Jedi.
How you doing, guys? I'm gonna channel someone who is very well known within the realm. Okay, his name's Ricky, high pitch, and as you can guess, he has a high pitched voice. Or maybe you
never
didn't.
guessed.
You would have never guessed.
Never guessed.
Okay, I'm gonna be Ricky right. Now. Hi, Dre.
Hey, Ricky.
How you doing?
Pretty good. I heard you had a high pitched voice. I didn't expect it to be that.
Yeah, like people make fun of me and stuff, and I'm just sick of it.
I'm sorry, Ricky.
Do you have anything that can help me?
Well, one of our sponsors, the Jack It Up company,
What's that?
Jack It Up is a syringe that you inject into your butt.
What?
Yes.
I don't do drugs, sir.
It's not drugs. It's a synthetically homegrown device made by my friend Jimmy.
How do you... Hold on. Hold on 1 second, mister. How do you grow a syringe?
Jimmy is very botanical.
Really?
Yes. Trust me. Okay? Jimmy wears a hoodie. You can always trust people who wear hoodies. And guess what? He has a van.
You didn't notice my hoodie?
Well, I don't really care for your hoodie. Your voice is annoying. But
Are
now
you-
with Jack It Up, we will jack you up.
Alright, so, like, what do I do? Like,
Take this syringe filled with this
Okay.
green stuff and inject it into your right ass cheek.
Can you, like, help me do a number? Like a solid?
Oh, there you go. Now the
Oh.
effects will come immediately.
Oh my god.
How do you feel?
I'm very good, Dre.
Do you feel jacked up?
I feel something.
Yep. Jack it up. Jimmy, he has a van. Look for it. You okay? Are you okay?
I'm getting too jacked up right
You're getting too jacked up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm getting so jacked up right now.
Alright,
I'm
calm down.
jacking up
Calm
in
down.
the couch.
Don't jack it up in the couch.
What
This
did
is
you just give me?
I gave you Jack It Up. Made by Jimmy. He's in a van. Look for him.
My voice is too fucking high right now.
Too fucking high. Well, now, here's the cool thing. Jimmy decided to make something called Jack It Down.
I'm very lost, sir. Who the fuck is Jimmy?
Jimmy's the creator of Jack It Up. He has a van. Look for it.
I'm gonna smash that shit now, boy.
Don't smash the van.
Alright. Why did my accent change along with this tone of voice? Can you tell me that, you son of a bitch?
Because countrymen seem to be stronger than little weak people.
Okay.
What's happening?
Hey, look, you're
What's
back,
happening?
Jimmy.
I don't like it. I want to be strong again.
Oh, here you go. Here's more Jack It Up.
Okay. Help me.
Okay.
Oh. That's much better.
Don't take more than 3
That's-
syringes in one day.
No, I'm gonna take like 8.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, you son of a bitch. I'm so fucking jacked right now, man. I need an energy drink now. Where do I get my Hummer?
What?
Where do I get my Hummer?
What
Because
kind of
my
Hummer?
penis is very small right now because I'm so jacked.
What kind of Hummer are we talking about?
A gigantic one, like the H1.
The H1 Hummer?
Yes.
That's a big Jeep.
It's
What?
a fucking Hummer.
Is a Hummer a Jeep?
It's a Hummer. It's its own brand.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Alright,
anger you.
like-
You don't have to pick up chairs and throw them.
Alright, man. Just. You see what you get, boy?
Did you just smack me?
See what you get, boy? Hello, Andreas.
Oh, shit.
How you doing?
Is this John?
You like?
Richard?
Yeah. How you doing? You never emailed me back about my suit.
Because you're not a real fucking person.
You could have took the time out and.
Who the fuck am I going to email
Hey,
a fake
hey.
person?
Do not interrupt me.
You know, I don't give a shit this time. I'm not scared of you.
You know what?
Oh, that's my finger. I'll just inject you with more Jack It Up.
Nothing's gonna save this man from me. It's Richard Lou. You can't do that. I'm Richard Lou. I'm from a different fucking town. Different cities use different shit,
Okay?
bitch.
I don't know what to do right now. You know what, Richard? I'm done with this. You're not going to bully me like last time.
No.
You need to get off my show.
You need to get the hell out of my show, mister.
This is my
Just like
show.
let the. Alright. Motherfuckers. I'm in my red suit and this is my show now. See you next week on episode 39. Bitches.
So that was interviews with Dre and Derek the Jedi. Tune in next week to see what happened to Dre, because it sounded like it ended pretty bad. I'm still Dre, though.
I'm still Derek. It's okay. I'm back.
It's okay.
I don't know. You kind of sound like Richard Lou just now.
It did sound like it was Richard. He came back.
The cameo.
So I see that you came back with snacks, and I want to try that. Is that Warheads?
Warhead
Chewy.
Sour Jelly Beans.
When they-
7-Eleven exclusive. You know 7-Eleven got the munchies on lock, man.
Yeah, they did.
Shout out to 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah. Go try them.
Mm-hmm. And we also have peach rings.
Which are
always
always-
the shit.
Fucking amazing. All right.
Family Dollar sells the big bag.
That's where you got that really good ass bag of
Yeah.
peach rings at one time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Would you like to open your bag, or how would you? You don't mind? Okay.
Go for it, dude.
Okay, because I know it sounds weird, but there's candy opening etiquette. When it's somebody else's candy, you do it a certain, you try to do it the way the candy was developed to be done. Because if it was my candy, my mouth would be on it, I'd rip it open and I get my stuff out. But if it's a shared candy,
Anybody else want somebody before I kill him?
I don't know, depending on how this is going to be in my mouth.
Can I try?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Now when you're washing yourself with a bar of soap, and you accidentally get some soap in your mouth.
Uh-huh. That's how they taste?
Yep.
You want these? Alright,
Yep.
so this is the official taste test of the Warhead Sour Jelly Beans.
Am I wrong?
No.
It tastes like they may have been sitting too close to a Fabuloso.
Oh my god.
I'm high right now, so I don't care.
I mean, I'm high as shit too, but the blue ones taste like soap. But you know what? No. The blue ones kind of taste like blue raspberry. Which one tastes like soap? I put a couple in my mouth at once. Maybe it's an injunction. When you eat like a mouthful of Skittles, it tastes like a juice orgy's happening in your mouth. This just tastes like you're making soap in your mouth. Like you said a curse word in the 40s and you weren't supposed to. They're not bad for jelly beans. I'm not a fan of jelly beans.
I like Jelly Bellies.
Mm-hmm.
You ever play that Harry Potter game?
Nope. Not gonna do that. That would ruin everything for
I'll
me.
do it with my niece.
The spinner one?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the soap taste again. It's all of them at once.
No, the Bean Boozled?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do if I tasted.
Fart.
Yeah. What the fuck does fart taste like? Ass?
Yeah.
Like groceries.
How the fuck do you capture that taste? What did you do to
Our
capture that
R&D
taste?
guys are hard at work licking buttholes all day.
Here. The taste is so much.
Here, the fart. Put it inside of this glass. There we go. Can I have more of the soap beans?
So is this the last 10 minutes of the show? We're just gonna sit here and eat munchies.
What? I wonder what the viewers are doing. They're probably sitting there eating munchies too. We're eating munchies with them. This is just chilling time.
Hi, everyone.
Hi everyone. I'm eating munchies just like you are. Putting it in my mouth right now.
We all had soda, too. That does like... does
I
that
hope these
count
shows
as
lift up
munchies?
the expectations. We've been advertising this show for weeks now.
I know, right? Episode 38.
38.
Speaking of 38, I'm on Netflix last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going through, I don't know, a category of movies that I never went through. Running Scared was on it. You ever seen that movie?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite Paul Walker movie.
What is...
It's about a little kid, a little Russian kid who gets a little 38, like a little snub-nosed 38, and shoots his father-in-law with it. His father-in-law was with the Russian mob, and Paul Walker goes to hide the gun, and no, he tries to get the gun back because he was supposed to have thrown the gun away, but he didn't. It's fucked up, dude.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The more I eat of them, the better they are. I'm thinking back, Warheads were never really that good.
They were just meant to be sour.
And the black cherry
They were
ones.
theirs.
Hmm?
They were theirs.
Yeah.
The lime ones were theirs.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good.
It's okay.
Alright, so that's our munchie period.
Alright.
This has been episode 38. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it. I enjoyed making it.
I liked it.
No, I don't know if the fun always translates.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's like, you ever feel that? Like, you're like, we were high as fuck, and that was fun. Well, you know, actually...
No, I actually listened to it and I had fun.
Yeah. I've been listening to a couple of them. I listened to the 420 one.
I
That
listened
one
to
was
the-
long and crazy. That just showed that the more people at the table, the crazier things get.
I keep listening to the Toast song. Because that was my favorite.
Oh, the Toast song. You know what we need to do? We need to have a look back episode at all the funny moments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep down, want
A flashback episode. Oh, that'd be amazing. We can throw bloopers in there too. Oh my god, let's do it for episode 40.
This
Done.
is 40.
This is 40. There you go. Now we got
This
midget.
is 40 episodes.
So we're already up to episode 40 because episode 40 we'll call This Is 40. Episode 39 will be midget porn.
We're so prepped.
Yeah, we're prepped. Super prepped. Alright, so this has been Dre.
Jay,
Derek the Jedi.
Smoking Table episode 38.
Cult 38.
30. Motherfucking 8.
Boom. Have a good night.